Is the abominable LeBron James. It's Anthony Davis's team. You know that LeBron just wants to step pad his way to the top because he knows he's not a great. He ain't gonna win this year's championship, abominable LeBron. That's all I gotta say. How's it going, guys? MWT. Hope you like that. Just wanted to put something out there. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel down below and like this video because quality content coming your way for right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on and talk about Friday, November 15th NBA games because there are a lot here. So let's talk about it, shall we? Charlotte taking on Detroit. The Charlotte Hornets win this game 109-106. The final score. Let's take a look at this box score, if we could. Detroit's main score. Did I say that Blake Griffin was back? Oh, yeah, I did. Langston Galloway off the bench had 32 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And for Charlotte, their main score was Terry Rozier with 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. And Malik Monk off the bench, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and that's pretty much it. So I think Terry Rozier had the better game. That's all I'm going to say about it. Now, Detroit was up by 14 points going into the second half. They were up by 14 points. The Hornets came back and went up by 8 points in the fourth quarter, blew that, let the Pistons go up by 3 points, and then all of a sudden the Hornets win the game by 3. At the very end of the game, they won. All right, let's go on and get into the next game. Orlando taking on the Spurs. The Orlando Magic win this game 111-109. Somehow. Now, taking a look at this box score for the Spurs, their main score was DeMar DeRozan with 21 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. For Orlando, it was Evan Fournier. 26 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Now, matchup-wise, the Spurs were up by 16 points during the second quarter. And then the Magic go up by 5 points towards the end of the game and win the game. So, Spurs, you got to figure it out, man. I picked you guys to at least make the playoffs. Please make the playoffs this year. Like, it would be great. It'd be a great NBA story. Now, next game we got to talk about is Houston. Houston Rockets versus the Indiana Pacers. Of course, the Rockets win 111-102. Taking a look at the box score right here, ain't it interesting? The main score for the Indiana Pacers were 2 people. Domantas Sabonis with 18 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists. And Doug McDermott with 18 points, 5 rebounds. And that's pretty much it. So I think Domantas Sabonis had the better game. Now, Houston, their main scorer was Mr. Stat Patter himself. James Harden with 44 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. Meanwhile, matchup-wise, let's take a look at this. The Pacers were up by 9 points during the second quarter. Blew that and let the Rockets go up by 10 points. Then the Pacers came back in the fourth quarter. And then the Rockets go up by 10 points 3 different times in the fourth quarter. So don't get me started. A very inconsistent game. Very inconsistent game at the end. I don't know what happened. Now, next game we got to talk about is Memphis taking on the Utah Jazz. The Memphis Grizzlies won this game 107-106. Somehow. I don't know. I don't know why. Utah's main scorer was Donovan Mitchell, who had 29 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Meanwhile, for Memphis, John Morant, the rookie, again, 25 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1 steal. So, I mean, great job. Now, Utah, they were up by 9 points during the first quarter. And they blew that, let the Grizzlies go up by 11, and it went back and forth for a while until the Grizzlies won by 1 point at the end of the game. So, I don't know what's going on. I'm having problems with these back and forth games that are not supposed to be back and forth. Now, talk about another inconsistency right here. The Wizards beat the Timberwolves 137 to 116. I don't get it. I don't get it. Washington's main scorer was again Bradley Beal, who had 44 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. For Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns playing out of his mind here. 36 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, but 7 costly turnovers right there. I don't think, wow, Andrew Wiggins didn't play? That's surprising. Now, matchup-wise, the Timberwolves were up by 3 points during the third quarter. They blew that and let the Wizards go up by 23 points towards the end of the game and win the game by, it looks like, 21. What is going on? Can someone explain this to me? Can someone please explain? Like, I'm starting to get freaked out here. Especially this next game. Oklahoma City versus Philadelphia. This game went to overtime, and Oklahoma City won this game 127 to 119. Wow. Philadelphia's main scorer, Joel Embiid, 31 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Oklahoma City, their main scorer was Danilo Gallinari, who had 28 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Matchup-wise, the 76ers were up by 11 points during the first quarter, and it got to the point where they traded back big leads, and then they tied the game, went to overtime, and the Thunder went up by 10 points in overtime. That was their largest lead. If people are crowning you as Eastern Conference champions before the season starts, and you are 7-5, like, I honestly think Boston and Philadelphia are going to meet in like the second or first round of the playoffs, and Boston's just going to walk all over Philadelphia. And then you're going to see Joel Embiid and his crying face. Like, what was that? Like, dude, you don't go and expect to beat the Claw. You don't go and expect to beat the Claw, honestly. That's just not going to happen. Now, the next game we got to go over. Celtics taking on the Warriors, 105 to 100. The final score, the Celtics win, obviously. Boston, their main scorer was Jason Tatum, who had 24 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals. For Golden State, off the bench, Alec Burks had 20 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Matchup-wise, taking a look at this, the Warriors were up by 15 points 3 different times during the first quarter. Oh, my goodness. Then the Celtics went up by 7 points 4 different times during the third quarter, blew that lead, and then it was a back-and-forth game till the end, until the Celtics won by 5 points. Now, the 10-1 Celtics, do I think that they are an Eastern Conference Finals team? Maybe. Just maybe. It is the beginning of the season still, and they had a weak schedule. A very weak schedule. Once they start playing more of these harder and tougher teams. And I'm not putting Los Angeles in that boat, because Los Angeles practically is just bad. They play the Clippers, Rockets, they play a lot of these tough Western Conference teams. Then, and only then, will I say if they're really good or really bad. But at that point, I'm not going to relinquish that. Now, let's go on to the last game. Let's get this over really quick. Lakers versus Kings, 99-97, the final score. Lakers win. For Sacramento, their main scorer was Buddy Hield, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. And for the Lakers, it was, of course, Mr. Stat Patter himself, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals. Looking at the matchup right here, the Kings were up by 13 points during the second quarter, and then they blew that. Let the Lakers go up by 8 points 4 different times during the second half, and they won the game by 2 points thanks to a block by Anthony Davis. Okay, goodbye. We do not need to talk about anything else. Okay? That's all I got to say. Games tonight. We've got 8 games to go over tonight for day 26 tomorrow. And this might be the last time you probably see this. I may have this in tomorrow's video because I'm getting a haircut. I need to trim this a little bit. But thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you subscribe to the channel down below and give this video a like. Thank you guys, and peace.